I've called Delta and all the lines are busy, so they're not answering. I just called American Express Travel to see if they can help. I'm waiting. All the lines are busy.
Me, my wife and kids are there. Yeah. Now they are waiting for me, but the flight is delayed.
Yeah, it's tough. It's obviously a Friday, so I'll still get home tomorrow, hopefully. It'll just take me an extra day to get back to my wife and my daughter, and they're probably wishing I would get home already. But I think I'll take the day. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something.
Matthew, a worker near London's Heathrow Airport, was having a regular day. He was in a smoke break with his colleagues, and this is when he saw a bright flash of light and could hear sirens. Now, this was the sound and glimpse of what was going to come, what was going to lead to the shutdown of UK's busiest travel hub, causing cancellations and chaos at the Heathrow Airport. So, what exactly happened? Hello, I'm Mr. Mitra, and let's decode this together. Now, a fire broke out late Thursday night at an electrical substation in Hayes, West London. Located about 3 kilometers away from the airport, this is the station which supplies power to Heathrow. As a result, a power outage crippled the airport's operations and it had to shut down. Now, fire at the electrical substation involved a transformer containing about 25,000 litres of cooling oil. Thus, the fire was significant, and as soon as the incident occurred, social media got flooded with videos showing tall flames and plumes of smoke rising from the substation. Now, people living in the area were advised to keep their doors and windows closed. About 150 people had to be evacuated from the substation, and more than 16,000 homes lost power in a large-scale outage caused by the fire. But fortunately, no one was injured in the incident. Now, it is not exactly known what caused the fire at the station. Probe is still underway. Counter-terrorism detectives are leading the investigation into its cause, and this is because the incident had a direct impact on the country's critical national infrastructure. Now, the impact has been massive, as Heathrow is a major hub for connecting flights to cities throughout the United Kingdom and around the world. Flights around the world have been disrupted after the airport had to shut down. With all the takeoffs and landings which had to be cancelled, the immediate impact was on the flights from North America and Asia that were in the air when the airport closure was announced. If I have to give you a number, about 120 aircraft were already in the air when the closure was announced. Now, out of these, some had to return while others were diverted to airports around the UK and Europe. And the worst affected airline was British Airways, which had about 340 flights scheduled to land at Heathrow on Friday. To give you more numbers and the impact about the incident, over 1,300 flights have been affected according to Flight Radar 24. Travel plans of about 200,000 people have been disrupted due to the incident, while about 4,000 tons of cargo have been stranded by the closure. Now, multiple questions have been raised after this incident occurred. First up, how come the UK's busiest airport did not have any backup? Secondly, when will Heathrow Airport be reopened and what happens next? And the most important one, was this an attack on the United Kingdom? Well, let's answer these questions one by one. First up, from what we're given to understand is that the airport did have backup systems in place, and when the outage occurred, these systems already started running. But kick-starting these alternative power supplies for the whole airport takes time, and secondly, they're not enough to run the whole airport, and therefore the airport had to close down. Now comes the second question, what happens next? Now, according to the latest statement released by the airport, some flights at Heathrow will resume later today. The first flights will be repatriation flights and relocating aircraft. But travel disruptions are expected to last into the weekend. And of course, the last question, was this an attack on UK's critical infrastructure? Well, as of now, there is no indication of foul play, but counter-terrorism officers who are leading the investigation are keeping an open mind. Investigation will only reveal the larger picture later. But for now, one thing is certain, that there are lessons to be learned from this incident. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned to India Today Global, where we simplify geopolitics for you.